Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a chilly Dr. Ron Butcher Field on a Wednesday evening for some Little East Conference women's soccer action. We will be getting started in just a few minutes. This is a critical matchup for both teams who really cannot do any less than a win tonight. Keene State coming in with a record of 5-7-2 overall, 1-3-1 in the LEC. Plymouth State University 4-8 overall, 1-4 in the LEC. We're coming towards the tail end of the season here, folks, and both teams need a win to stay in the Little East Conference playoff race. Reviewing the last games for both teams, UMass Boston came to town against Keene State this past Saturday. Owls scored first through Elizabeth shooting, but the Beacons did get the next four, including 3 in the first half, to take a 4-1 win. Meanwhile, Plymouth State has lost 2 in a row and 7 of their last 8, including a 1-0 loss to Vermont State Castleton on the road this past Saturday. This is the last of 3 games on the road for the Panthers. They also played at Middlebury, number 7 in the country, with a 6-1 loss. The only win during that streak, a 2-1 win over Western Connecticut State. We're just about ready to get underway. We will do so in just a second on the Owls Media Network. And we are off and running. Owls lining up with Riley Devine up top, supported in the midfield by Liz Shooting, Emily O'Connell, Bryn Dickinson, and Claire Halligan defensively from right to left. Stolfi, Prates, Donegan, and Burzlaff. Riley Andriski is in goal. Throwing coming here for the Panthers, wearing the dark green tops with black numbers. Both teams sporting pink in some form or fashion for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Owls with the pink socks, Plymouth State with the pink t-shirts that they wore during warm-up. As we all know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That is Belmore on the ball for Plymouth State. As Dickinson does a nice job of keeping that in bounds. Another throw quickly taken by Dickinson up for Devine. That'll go out off of Shooting. It'll be a Plymouth State throw now. A win for either team does leave them still in the race for one of the final spots in the Little East Conference tournament that will get underway in a couple of weeks. The loser, if there is a loser, may be out completely. It certainly will not help their chances. A tie really does nothing for either team. Keene State with 4 points in the conference, Plymouth State with 3, both on the outside looking in as the tournament picture stands. That'll go out of bounds. Throw in for the Owls. Burzlaff will take it. That's headed on by O'Connell. It has started to get very cold in Keene, New Hampshire. High today of just 51 degrees. It will be 31 by the time this game comes to an end. We are due for a warmer patch. Next week we'll be back into the 70s, but not so tonight. Tonight you are going to want to have those long sleeves that Bryn Dickinson is sporting. She appears to be the only one for Keene State wearing those long sleeves. Oh, I misspoke. Stolfi is also wearing long sleeves. So Shootin leaves it for Dickinson. Gets by her defender. The cross into the box over the head of Halligan. Back for O'Connell. And that shot attempt is blocked. Stolfi with the outside of the boot leaves it for Giordano. Decent crowd nonetheless here tonight. And that will be the first corner of the game for the Owls. O'Connell will get set to take. Saw some very fine deliveries from her against UMass Boston this past Saturday. That delivery low and on the ground. And so shot by Stolfi. First real attempt of the game, just to the wrong side of the post. So the Owls looking good, trying to create a chance there. And the goal kick coming will not be taken by the Plymouth State goalie. Plymouth State goalie is Krista Giansiracusa, the freshman. Another throw coming for the Panthers. This matchup, a meeting Keene State has historically dominated. Owls did win this matchup up in Plymouth last year. This is Shuden on the ball. Prates, and up the sideline for Dickinson. And she gets past her defender, starting to see a pattern there from Dickinson. No call there on that foul. Dickinson leaves it for Halligan. Away by Plymouth State. And will go out of bounds for a Keene State throw. That will be played out of bounds. A quick throw taken by Dickinson, trying to find Shuden. Might have hit the hands of a Plymouth State player there. Shuden again on possession. Cross to the other side of the field, trying to pick up Giordano. That will go out of bounds via Plymouth State throw. Tonight's action at the only Keene State contest tonight. Plenty of action across the board for the Keene State Athletic Department. The men's soccer team should be checking back into Keene just about any moment. A very early kickoff for them today, and was worth their while as they came away with a 2-1 win over Plymouth State. Other action tonight includes some non-conference volleyball. The volleyball team down in the Boston area to take on Curry College. As that ball will go out of bounds, will be another Keene State throw. And Keene State field hockey will host Western New England University in just about 25 minutes. Keene State field hockey certainly flying high, 12-2 to start the season. As Shuden gets on top of that one, tries to leave it for O'Connell. And that's Stolfi for Dickinson. And that is Devine. And will go out of bounds, be another Keene State throw. So they all certainly bossing the possession here as we get started. Dickinson can control that. Plymouth State will have the throw. Shuden whistled for the foul there. On the end of it, other end of it is Ella Frazier. That will be a free kick just inside their own half for Plymouth State. Looks like it will be taken by Camerata, one of several transfers on this Plymouth State team. She's a Goffstown, New Hampshire native and a transfer from Vermont State Castleton, so a little in-league transfer there. This is Devine. Another foul on Plymouth State. The moon starting to come up and over Dr. Ron Butcherfield, a very bright and full moon tonight. Stolfi up for Devine. Nice back play there for Dickinson. Gets around Taylor. Up and over for O'Connell. Maybe just a little too much juice on that. And into the waiting hands of Giansiracusa. Shooting on the ball. That ball is played back. Plymouth State will retain possession. Shooting, I'm sure, will have been the focus of many of the Panthers' pregame scouting. She leads the team with 5 goals. Has shown an uncanny ability to shoot from distance, including goals from real long range against UMass Dartmouth and UMass Boston. Ball booted up and away. Prates will wait for this to go out of bounds. Devine leaves it for Stolfi, playing it over the top. Gian Siracusa will gobble that up. Plymouth State with kind of their first extended possession right here. Uniforms for the Panthers a little bit difficult to see with the black on green contrast. That one will go into the box and be claimed by Riley Andriski, so her first touch of the game comes just about 10 minutes in. And she will put that up into play. Shooting heads it away despite the hand in the back there. Keene State will control it now. That ball is left there for Taylor. Plymouth State starting to come into the game a little bit more in terms of the possession of the ball. Shooting now takes it. Leaves it for Dickinson. Nice job there by Bryn Dickinson to keep that in bounds. And this is Devine. Devine will shoot, and that is our first shot on goal of the game. Fairly tame effort there by Riley Devine. But the first test for Gian Siracusa. This is up for Petruzzi. And away by Burzlaff. That ball up front. And Dickinson is off to the races. Good job clearing there by Plymouth State. And the ball will go out of bounds. Keene State with the throw. Stolfi to take that throw up for Devine. That will go right off of her and back out of bounds. Switch possession to Plymouth State. Claire Halligan, tonight's cover athlete. we've learned about her is that she does not have a celebrity look-alike. Big fan of Gotham FC in the National Women's Soccer League. Shooting tussles for the ball. It's Devine leaving it for Giordano. Giordano with the shot, and that will sail right over the crossbar. Just a touch too high from Keely Giordano. Now starting to knock at the door here a little bit. In a game that both teams desperately need. Ball is played forward towards Belmore. Kept in there by Halligan. This is Devine on the ball now. And back for Halligan. Up and shooting will try to chase this down. I don't think Plymouth State knew she was right behind them, so they have to scramble and clear it away. The Owls will have a big throw coming up here. Sub coming in for the Owls, Jocelyn Tyler will check into the game as Devine will make way. Tyler, another one of the Owls' speedy frontline players. Plymouth on the counterattack, taking the ball off that throw. Good defense there from Burzlaff. Just step up and took that ball away. That ball over the top, that's for Dickinson. I don't think she really got the touch that she would have wanted. And it will be a Plymouth State goal kick. Certainly getting darker here in the last few minutes. Owls with possession of the ball now. This is Giordano leaving it for shooting. And Dickinson with the cross back into the box. And the shot from Halligan. A little mistime there. That will go out of bounds for another goal kick. So looks like Belmore will assume the duties of the goal kick. Over the head of the leap of O'Connell. And headed away by the Owls. This is O'Connell on the ball now, back for shooting. Stolfi, Dickinson, and trying to leave it for shooting. And Dickinson will get whistled for the foul there. Not quite sure how perhaps the smallest player on the field could take down a player from Plymouth State, but referee obviously saw it a little differently. The free kick played up over and away by Burzlaff. Certainly a speculative effort there from Plymouth State. That was Olivia Howard from all of 30 yards away. That's O'Connell on the ball, moving it up for Dickinson. Prates will play it all the way back to Andriski, who will then boot it back up into service. Dickinson will leave it for Shooten. She has O'Connell and Giordano and Tyler in front of her. This is Tyler trying to get on that one, and that will be a corner. Excellent work there by Jocelyn Tyler to earn the Owls that corner kick. Looked like the ball had probably gone a little too far out of play. Let's see if the Owls can make something more of this corner kick. Headed in there by Burzlaff. Goalie came to claim it. One of our own defenders kind of got in the way. Burzlaff sends it back into the box. Dickinson on the ball for Giordano. And back for Dickinson again. Fancy footwork there from Dickinson. This is Shooten, keeping the ball in. Throw in there coming. And the Owls will have another corner kick. This one come from the right side. First two came from the left. Looks like O'Connell will pull double duty, taking them from both sides of the box. No, excuse me, this is Juliana Stolfi. Ball played in over the heads of everyone. Throwing coming here for the Panthers. Dickinson on the ball now. Up for Shooten. Nice pass there. Back for Dickinson. Owls finding plenty of enjoyment on this right-hand side as Dickinson goes left, goes right, and gets around her defender. Does it again. Cross into the box for O'Connell. Owls just missing that final product. This is Stolfi. And it goes up and out of the way. It goes out of bounds. It will be another Keene State throw. This will be Jocelyn Tyler. We are past the halfway mark here of the first half. Burzlaff. And this is back for Stolfi. Leaving it over for Dickinson. Dickinson's cross leaves it for Tyler. Probably didn't connect with it as solidly as she might have wanted to. But another Owls throw coming here. This is Burzlaff. Giordano for O'Connell. Dickinson back for Stolfi. Cross up and into the box. Owls going for it. This is Halligan. Ball just ping-ponging around. Halligan with the shot. Oh, blocked there. Nice job of putting the body in the way by Plymouth State. Will be another Keene State corner here. Oh, actually, the ball just died on the ground. It never went fully out of bounds, so we are still in action here. Burzlaff puts it up in the air, and now we will have a throw in.
You know, I don't think it's the photographer.
Keene State will get whistled for that foul. Free kick coming for the Panthers. Another foul there, this time going the opposite direction. Burzlaff to take this free kick. We get down on 20 minutes remaining in the first half. Tyler for Shuden. Shuden up and away with that one. A little too much on that, and it will roll out of bounds for a Plymouth State throw. This is Prates on the ball.
Here, take a picture.
No, mine's like no. Oh, okay.
That ball did go out of bounds. We'll have another Keene State throw. Shot from Shuden right across the face of goal. Tyler was on hand at the far post, but could not make the proper contact. Collision there with Donegan and a member of the Panthers.
I fucking love that.
This is Halligan on the ball. Thought about the pass for Dickinson. That will go out of bounds. We're going to have a couple subs here for Plymouth State, as Isabel Correa and Julia Phillip will both check in. Correa, a freshman from Sunapee, New Hampshire, which means she was at one point a high school teammate of Liz Shuden. Julia Phillip, a junior forward from Manchester, New Hampshire, and a transfer from Rhode Island College, another one of the transfers on the Plymouth State team. This is Giordano on the ball. Certainly looked like she was being held there by Camerata. That cross coming in from Dickinson, headed away. This is Shuden on the ball. This is Tyler now, back for shooting. Plays it back for Burzlaff as we approach 15 minutes remaining in half number one. No score here from Dr. Ron Butcherfield. Owls just had the single shot on goal earlier in the game from Riley Devine to force the save of Gian Siracusa. But for the most part, this game has been played in the middle of the field as Giordano up, and this is an opportunity for Giordano. And that is a save by Gian Siracusa. That is the first real meaningful action in quite some time. And the Owls probably should be in the lead. That ball was shot directly at the goalie. And now Plymouth looking to counter, up and away by Stolfi. Throwing now coming for the Owls. Plymouth State with the ball. O'Connell up for Giordano, but the offside flag is up. Took the center referee just a minute to figure that out. That will be offside by just a step. Free kick taken by the Panthers. And then booted out by Shuden. This is Tyler on the ball. And that will go out, back out for a Keene State throw. Almost in complete darkness here in Keene, New Hampshire, on a brisk Wednesday evening. Subs getting ready for the Owls. We'll have Isabella Moran and Allison Kenyon in for about the final 12 minutes. Moran will replace O'Connell. Kenyon will make way for get on the field as Giordano will make way. So both teams starting to make use of their bench just a little bit. Another sub getting ready for Plymouth State. That's Emily Wilson, the junior from Salem, New Hampshire. This is Moran. So a lot of commonalities from high school days between these two teams. I mentioned earlier the two young women from Sunapee on either team. Also just mentioned Wilson checking in for Plymouth State. Riley Devine and her had also attended Salem High School. Keene State with two more substitutions is Katie Mullen and Christina Sanders. Will both check in a moment. Gian Siracusa with the ball. And it's headed out by Dickinson. Rough play there between Stolfi. But this is a giveaway to Plymouth State. And a shot there and a goal for the Panthers. Can't quite tell who that was. I think it might have been Nevaeh Petruzzi. But a misplay there by the Owls allowed her to turn and shoot. And just like that, the Panthers have grabbed the lead. And we will restart play here with just about 10 minutes to go. Keene State may be in a little bit of surprise about that goal. Shooting there, leaves the ball. A shot coming in from Halligan. Probably could have taken one more dribble. That goes wide of the post. Goal kick coming here for Plymouth State. Couple of throw-ins bouncing back and forth on the far side of the field. Plymouth State will take this most recent one. Plymouth State advancing on the ball. And that's going to be another goal for the Panthers. A cross into the box and a header there. Again, very hard to tell who scored it for the Panthers, but it is 2-0 now in favor of Plymouth State. And in a game that both teams really need to have, Plymouth State is making the most of their opportunities.
Plymouth State goal scored by number 16, Emily Wilson.
Get confirmation that is Emily Wilson, so the substitute who had just checked onto the field gets the goal, and it's 2-0 now. This is shooting on the ball for the Owls. We're checking down to below 7 minutes here. Plymouth State with goals perhaps a minute and a half apart. Kenyon trying to chase this one down for the Owls. Keene State leads this series all time with 30 wins and 2 losses. Just one tie between the two programs. Keene State has never lost to Plymouth State at home in the history of the matchup between these two teams. So all the offensive pressure the Owls have put together for the first part of the game seems to have dissipated, though they do have a corner here. Could desperately use a goal to get back into this game. There's a substitution coming in. Stolfi to take this corner. Palmed away by Gian Siracusa. And we have a corner from the other side. Stolfi trots over. And she'll take the corner from the left side. Corner getting ready here. Over everyone's head. Burzlaff was the first to get a foot to it, and she does so again. That one will go over the goal. So the Owls starting to create some chances again, but really could need to get one in the back of the net. Substitution in the offing for the Owls as Giordano comes in for Burzlaff. I need to apologize. I have been confusing Giordano and Kaylee Cormier all night long. My apologies for that. Now they are both on the, Giordano is on the field. Cormier was substituted off earlier. This is Shuden. Up for Tyler. And back for Shuden again. That ball scoots through everybody and into the waiting arms of Gian Siracusa. That's Mullen. This is Tyler up for Kenyon. Something going here potentially for the Owls. Kenyon with the spin. Crosser into the box as Sanders. And that is a shot by Shuden, but wrapped up by Gian Siracusa, her third save of the evening. So those goals have certainly spurred Keene State into life here, creating a couple more chances as we approach the end of the half. About 2 minutes left here in half number one at Dr. Ron Butcher Field. Giordano shoved off the ball there by Petruzzi. Throw-in coming to be taken by Correa. And away by Giordano. Tyler on the ball over the top. Kenyon is onside here. Allison Kenyon Round the goalie and blocked on the line by Plymouth State. Some excellent defending there. The Owls will get a corner as we approach 1 minute remaining in the half. Stolfi to take this corner kick. So another breakaway there for the Owls. That will go out and boot it away. Mullen away for Stolfi. That's played out of bounds for a Plymouth State throw. Stolfi will get it away as we approach about 10 seconds left in the half here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
This is Tyler
3, 2,
up into the
1.
box. And it is halftime here at Dr. Ron Butcher Field. Scoreboard makes for some not so nice reading if you are a fan of the Keene State women's soccer team. Score at the half, Plymouth State University 2, Keene State College 0. We'll be back in just a few minutes on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network.
What is the best place to eat in Keene? I would say Elm City Brewery is the best place to eat in Keene. Why did I choose Keene State? I chose Keene State to be closer to home, and because I love all the trails here to run on, it's just a great place to train and compete. Favorite TV show is probably Breaking Bad, and my second favorite is probably The Office. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I don't really know, but I would say, yeah, it probably is. Something my coach always says is there's no such thing as bad weather, just weak people. My favorite app on my phone is probably Spotify. Teammate who is most likely to become famous is probably Jake Pearl. Who on the team spends the most time on TikTok? It's got to be Michael Gelati. And my favorite vacation spot is Captiva Island in Florida.
My favorite thing about Keene State, I really like how close
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
This is your ticket to the NCAA tournament.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of...
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Come on, big dog, help me out. Yeah, I don't really know. Help out here, dude. I don't know. Literally don't know any of them. We should have studied. Abe didn't give us heads up. Hi, I'm Jackie Alibrandi.
My name's Riley Burgess, and we're here to play
What do you know? The Sparks, the Lynx. Mercury. You want to help out here, big dog? I don't watch Come on, big dog, help me out. Liberty. You got it, John. Keep going. Yeah, I don't really know. Help out here, dude. I don't know. Literally don't know any of them. Honestly, that might be the best we got. Oh.
Indiana Fever, the Washington Mystics, the Dallas Wings, the defending champion Las Vegas Aces.
That's what it was.
And the Seattle Storm.
We suck. Yeah, dang.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with new cars complimentary 20-year, 200...
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty on no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
Hello and welcome to the Inside Owl Athletics Top 10 Plays for the Fall 2022 semester. I'm Quinn Kimmel. The fall semester had some incredible action. Keene State claimed a pair of Little East Conference championships, set several milestones, and set us up for an exciting spring. At number 10, a terrific goal for men's soccer. With Keene State down 3-1 against Eastern Connecticut State, freshman Nicholas Henao Vasquez receives the through ball from Noah Spalding and fires a shot past the goalie to get the Owls back into the game. At number 9, a game winner from women's soccer. In the 14th minute against UMass Dartmouth, Captain Alexis Skinner picks up the ball from over 30 yards away and hammers home a rocket that grazed the goalie's hands and finds its way into the back of the net. Skinner's first goal of the season gave the Owls a crucial Little East Conference victory. Our number 8 play is the prowess of sophomore Molly Murray from the penalty spot. The Owls midfielder was a perfect 5 for 5 on penalty strokes this season and is 7 for 9 in her career. She netted penalty stroke goals against Colby Sawyer, Eastern Connecticut, Plymouth State, Smith, and WPI this season. At number 7, a breakaway dunk by sophomore standout Octavio Brito. In the Owls' home opener against Rutgers Newark, Brito picks the pocket of Chino Anyawu and springs down the court for the jam as the Owls would roll 102-66. At number 6, the return of women's basketball co-captain Jackie Alibrandi. After missing more than a year with an injury, Alibrandi marked her return to the court against Rhode Island College on December 10th. With 2 minutes left in the second quarter, she goes up for the layup plus the foul and converts the three-point play to get the Owls within 1. At number 5, an outstanding individual effort by men's basketball co-captain Jeff Hunter. Facing MIT just after Thanksgiving, Hunter tips away the inbound pass, corrals the ball, and heads down court to finish with a slam dunk as the Owls would finish with the 102-90 win. Our number 4 plays a milestone for men's basketball co-captain Jeff Hunter. In an early season matchup against Southern Maine, Hunter backs in late in the first half and gets the friendly roll to become the 38th player in school history to score 1,000 points. Hunter finished with 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 assists on the day. At number 3, Keene State's women's cross country captures their first LEC title since 2018. The Owls placed 4 runners in the top 10, led by junior Maggie St. John, who was second in 19 minutes, 48.7 seconds. Also earning all conference honors included graduate student Grace Furlong, sophomore Aurora Couto, and freshman Anna O'Reilly, as the Owls won the race by 18 points. At number 2, it's the qualification of Jake Pearl to the NCAA Division III Championships. Pearl, who was second overall at the LEC Championships, became the first KSC runner in 7 years to qualify for the NCAA Championships. At the NCAA regional race, Pearl finished 17th overall, covering the 8K course in 25 minutes, 49.9 seconds to punch his ticket for East Lansing, Michigan, and the full NCAA championship. And our number 1 play of the semester comes to us from Keene State Volleyball. The Owls, who had not won the LEC championship since 2008, faced Plymouth State in the conference championship game. The Owls, who had dropped the first set, found themselves down 23-12 in the second set before storming back for a stunning 26-24 victory. And after dropping the third set, Keene State rallied to tie the match with a 25-22 fourth set win. And in the final set, the Owls rolled out to a 10-1 lead to complete a thrilling comeback and capture their first conference title in 14 years.
Favorite class at Keene State? I'd have to say my Holocaust and Genocide Studies class has to be my favorite class out of any of them. What do you enjoy most about your sport? I have to say the creativity of golf. It is just so much you can do on any different shot, and it's just so amazing, the endless possibilities that you can do when you're out on the golf course. My favorite movie might be a little cliche, but I like Caddyshack. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Absolutely not. I am part Italian and I could never see that happen. That is abysmal. A professional athlete I admire in my sport is, that would have to be Rory McIlroy. You know, I've been watching that guy for years and he's just so amazing. He does endless things that you'd never expect, and he's the #1 in the world right now, and I only would like to see him improve in the future. What is the best meal you've ever had at DC? I think day 2 of the DC, they had some beef brisket sandwich. That thing was so good, man. I can't wait till they put that thing back if they ever do, but hopefully we'll see, I guess. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? It has to be pizza. It has so much endless possibilities you can do. You can put so many different toppings on it. It's healthy, could not be healthy, but you know, you get everything in it. It's perfect. Who on the team spends the most time on TikTok? That one I couldn't tell you. It's definitely not me. I'm not really into that.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide at the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that,
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty at no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
And we are back at Dr. Ron Butcher Field, about to get half number 2 underway. Little East Conference women's soccer action from Dr. Ron Butcher Field. Score right now is Plymouth State University 2, Keene State College 0. Panthers getting 2 goals about a minute and a half apart from Nevaeh Petruzzi and Emily Wilson. Plymouth State has never won in Keene in 19 tries, and there will be a pretty major change coming for the second half as Hannah Verville, the freshman goalie from Loudon, New Hampshire, will take her place between the sticks for the start of the second half, and we are underway. Verville, just 2 appearances so far this season. 45 minutes each against New England College back on September 1st, and another 45 against Castleton. She comes in with a 1.0 goals against average, just the 1 save, has not had to make a decision, faced 6 shots. But the Owls will really need to pull the cat out of the bag tonight if they are to rescue something from this game. As I said in the intro to this contest, both teams really need a win here. A tie does nothing for anyone, and the loser of this game probably finds themselves, perhaps not mathematically, but more than likely eliminated from contention for the Little East Conference tournament. Keene State on 4 points at 1-3-1. Plymouth State on 3 points at 1-4. This is Cormier on the ball with the shot, and a goal within just a minute of the second half, restarting. Kaylee Cormier with the rocket, and the Owls are right back in it. And here we go. So the Owls, whatever Coach Sarah Testo said to them at halftime, has made an impact.
Scored by number 5, Kaylee Cormier.
As that ball is put out of play by Stolfi. And the Plymouth State bench just a tiny bit quieter as we get the second half underway. And that was quite the goal there from Cormier. And the Owls push forward here. This is Cormier on the ball again. Over for O'Connell. Dickinson leaves it up for Kenyon. She will chase this down before it goes out of bounds. Gets past her defender. This is Kenyon. and cleared away by the Plymouth State defense. But a throwing coming for the Owls. Burzlaff to take. Up for Cormier. As O'Connell will get her feet on that. Giordano tries to play it up, and this is Dickinson on the ball. But that ball did get dribbled out of bounds via Plymouth State throw. Halligan heads it away. And that will scooch over the line, go out of bounds. Burzlaff to take this throw. And that shooting loses it out, but it will be another Keene State throw. Burzlaff will jog a couple yards upfield to take it. Kenyon with the header away, as Plymouth will try to clear it out. This is shooting on the ball. That's going to be a foul on Cormier there. I think that might have been Emma Barrett on the receiving end of it. Again, a little hard to make out some of these numbers for Plymouth State with the black on green. Burzlaff with the header. This is shooting. Another header coming from Burzlaff, or throwing, excuse me, up for Cormier. Burzlaff on the ball now. Cormier takes the ball away, escapes her defender, has Kenyon in the box. This is Dickinson on the ball now, trying to get the better of her defender. And this will be a corner coming up for the Owls. O'Connell jogging over there to take this. The Owls have new life here in the early stages of the second half. After just 1 minute and 3 seconds of action, Kaylee Cormier, as O'Connell sends this ball in, and dropped by Giancusa. And it's cleared off the line. Referee signaling no goal. Liz Shooten must have thought for sure that she had scored. I think Stolfi might have thought she had scored as well. I think there was a double clearance off the line there. Quite amazing defending from Plymouth State. Not a foul being called either, as the crowd is also surged into life here. As Kinsey Donegan plays it forward. And cleared away by Plymouth State for a Keene State throw. So the Owls really of a singular purpose here, as this is Kenyon on the ball. That is Giordano for Halligan. Down into the corner, cleared away by Plymouth State. As Cormier tries to keep that ball in bounds, she cannot do so. That is Kenyon for Halligan. And cleared by Plymouth State, but not even past midfield. That is Giordano. And away by O'Connell. Shooting on the ball now. Now we'll go out for a Plymouth State throw. To be taken by Ava Knighton. Now we'll go out, and Plymouth State will have a corner kick here. That ball goes all the way through the box, cleared away there. I think the referee is now signaling for a goal kick. The ball makes its way back to Verville. Verville's kick up in the air. Burzlaff for shooting, and that ball forward, trying to run on it is Kenyon. I think it was just out of her reach. But Keene State will have the throw here. Burzlaff for shooting, and now trying to find the feet of Cormier, but Gian Siracusa just on that a little too much. Ball does go out, throw in coming. Shooting. Another throw coming. This is shooting on the ball. Leaves it for Dickinson, tried to find the run there of Kenyon. Plymouth State, despite being outshot 5-2 in terms of the shots on goal, holds the 2-1 lead. Panthers have scored with both of their shots on goal in this game. Keene State has had a majority of the possession and a majority of the chances. Really like to find at least two more and find a come from behind win. Plymouth State on the ball now. That's a foul on Stolfi. I have a free kick in a very good position for Plymouth State. Everybody back but Cormier and Kenyon to defend this. As the free kick directly into the wall does its job, but the ball is not cleared, and finally is away by Giordano. It will go out, will be a Plymouth State throw. Away again by Stolfi. And a corner coming up for the Panthers. And that's a header that just goes wide for Plymouth State. Looks like it might have deflected off a Keene State defender there. So they will have a corner from the other side. That's over everybody, including Verville. It is cleared. What a save that is by Hannah Verville. A tremendous shot there. Trying to make out who that is. I believe that was Ava Knighton. And the fingertip save by Verville keeps the Owls in it. Another corner coming. That is as fine a save as you could hope to see. What a moment for the freshman goalkeeper. It's another corner coming in. And cleared away by Stolfi, but only as far as the KSC locker room. So another corner coming in here. Plymouth State now all of a sudden the ones applying the pressure. Stolfi to clear that out. Plymouth State tries to play it to feet. And retains possession. Shot is blocked there. Keene State still cannot fully clear it. But finally into the waiting and perhaps grateful arms of Verville. As the kick is away towards Cormier in midfield. Nice play there, finding the feet of O'Connell. This is Dickinson on the ball. And up by Giordano for Kenyon. This is Halligan. Gobbled up there by Donegan. And played out of bounds by Burzlaff. Throw-in coming. As Kenyon gets it up and over. This is O'Connell, nice move there. I think she hit the B button. Giordano to O'Connell, and now to Dickinson. As Marissa McCarney getting set to check in for the Owls. Burzlaff going to get whistled for the foul there. Plymouth State looking for a card. I don't think they're going to get what they want. But another free kick coming for the Panthers. This is Tess LeDuc standing over it. That is bent over into the box. Up and out of play. It will be a Keene State goal kick. So the Owls weathering the storm. Another sub coming in is McCarney, Jocelyn Tyler both checking in. Tyler will replace Allison Kenyon. McCarney will replace Claire Halligan. And then Isabella Moran also getting set to check in. Oh no, she will have to wait just a minute. This is McCarney on the ball for Tyler. Up and out for shooting. Nice job there by Tyler, keeping that ball in bounds. Tyler trying to find Dickinson in the middle of the box. As Donegan, with no choice but to play it out of bounds, Plymouth State will look to get it restarted with the throw. So everything has calmed down for just a little bit after that early goal in this period by Cormier. Another throw coming up for the Panthers. And that one will go out, and it will be a Keene State throw here. Isabella Moran, desperate to get on the field. Finally, the referee notices her as she will come on and replace Emily O'Connell. We're just about to the halfway point of the second half. Keene State with a very early goal here in this period. 2-1 is our score. The Owls pressing for an equalizer. That will go out. Tyler to take this throw. This is Cormier on the ball now. Up for McCarney. Looks it for Dickinson. Dickinson still on the ball with it in. And this is in, and it must be. Oh, it is not. Jocelyn Tyler could not quite control it. Excellent job there by Bryn Dickinson getting the ball across when it looked like it was going to go out of bounds. Plymouth State will send in Julia Phillip. As the goal kick there, not very high up in the air, probably not what you're looking for in that goal kick. This is Shuden on the ball. Back for Stolfi and for Tyler. Tyler getting away from her defender, well done there. She still holds on to the ball. It will be a Keene State throw. This is Burzlaff to take it. That will go out again. Shuden with the ball. Plymouth State content to just clear up and away. This is Donegan. Will go off her shoulder and out for a Plymouth State throw.
We need like a little bonfire up here.
We need her like our own box.
Yeah. Or just provided blankets.
This is Dickinson. I'll go out for another throw. Dickinson to take. Another throw coming for the Owls. Looks like Bryn Dickinson will take this one as well. McCarney with the ball into the box. Headed away. And this is shooting high and over the bar. So the Owls continuing to pour it on. Still plenty of time. 23.5 minutes remaining. as the Owls getting on it. This is Tyler. As Shooten plays it forward. That will go up and out for another goal kick. It's headed back into play by McCarney. Headed up by Tyler. Play will be stopped for a foul. Stolfi to take this free kick right on the midfield line. Headed back by Burzlaff. Up and out. This is Dickinson trying to chase this down. And she earns her team a corner. Some astute play there by Dickinson. As we are under 20 minutes to go. Stolfi will step up to take it.
The layered gloves do not work. Just hurt the tips of my fingers.
The long run up from Juliana Stolfi. The ball is loose in the box. McCarney on it. Plymouth State will clear. Stolfi will track it down. Stays in bounds for her. Comes to a dead stop. She serves it back into the box. Cormier, this is Shooten. And Gian Siracusa will make easy work of that. That ball taken off the feet, and that's Tyler with the cross into the box. That cross just a little too much. Gian Siracusa corrals it with one hand before making a full claim. Burzlaff heads it down. That will go out for a throw that Burzlaff will take. This is in for Cormier. This is Moran on the ball, trying to leave it for Tyler. That ball will stay in bounds. Tyler was with the cross. This is Cormier. Tries to recreate her magic from earlier in the half. As Donegan leaves it. All of a sudden, Plymouth looking to counter Owls with plenty back in defense. Nice job there by Giordano. That will go out of bounds for a Plymouth State throw. Substitution coming in for Plymouth State. That's Molly Belmore making way. Is Olivia Howard. This is Shooten on the ball. Panthers have done a very good job of neutralizing her tonight. Throwing coming here for the Panthers. That will go out of bounds. Plymouth State looking for a corner, but it is not to be. It will be a goal kick. Both teams readying substitutions. Now Correa getting set to come in for Plymouth. O'Connell back for the Owls. This is shooting. Tyler back for shooting. Ball up for Dickinson. Dickinson escapes one defender, plays a cross up. This is Moran. Tried to leave it for Cormier. That is shooting. Subs now happening. Again, that is Correa coming in for Plymouth State. O'Connell going to replace McCarney. Correa to replace. Trying to make out that number, I think. Yes, that will be Ava Knighton. Throw coming here. Dickinson to take. Shooting on the ball. Shooting will get whistled for the foul there. Shot coming in. That slips through Verville's hands, but just wide of the post. So a fortunate moment there for the Owls. That will lead to a Plymouth State corner. As LeDuc will take this corner kick. That ball cleared out by Isabella Moran. This is Cormier on the ball. Gets past one defender. Tyler sprinting up to join her. But it is Cormier who will get whistled for the foul. It'll be a free kick going in the other direction. Plymouth State in search for a goal that at this point would almost certainly cement the victory. As the Owls desperately trying to get it away. This is Tyler on the ball. Making use of her speed. That's up and over for Cormier. She is onside. Tried to play it through for Dickinson. Might have been better served by taking it herself. But it will go out of bounds for a Keene State throw. Certainly plenty of time remaining in this one for the Owls to rescue an equalizer. That's a foul right there committed by Phillip on Moran. So a free kick coming here. Pretty good opportunity for the Owls. Stolfi to take this. Free kick by Stolfi. Claimed by Gian Siracusa. Gian Siracusa very happy to let a couple seconds elapse. This is shooting on the ball. Looking for Cormier, had to get herself back in an offside position. That one is going to be deflected off a Plymouth State player. But again, right into the arms of Gian Siracusa. Claire Halligan getting ready to check back in for Keene State. This is shooting. Kind of slipped and fell as she tried to play the ball to Dickinson. Pretty obvious shove in the back there. Referee did catch it on Giordano. She'll have a free kick that Stolfi will stand over just inside her own half of the field. Less than 10 minutes to go now. And Dickinson will get whistled for that foul. So another free kick coming. Headed forward by Burzlaff for Tyler with a moment of space on the ball. Perhaps not the best cross in the world. This is Cormier still with it. As Halligan will check in now. Halligan will check in and replace Moran as we get under 8.5 minutes here. That ball is still in play down there in the corner. Owl searching for a corner kick. Have to settle for the throw. This is Cormier on the ball. That is Stolfi there sliding in, got all of the ball. That will be Donegan, who was whistled for that foul. Leduc standing over this. She will leave it. Stolfi to clear that one out. Left there as O'Connell tries to get onto it. O'Connell with Dickinson, Cormier, and Tyler. 3, 4, and 5, all up front. Throw in to be taken here. Plymouth State on the ball now in the box. That is Halligan defending it for Keene State. Little nutmeg right there from Plymouth State. They cannot hold on to the ball. That ball goes all the way across the box. And Giordano draws the foul. Referee would like the clock to be stopped. The Owls will get the free kick here. And on the strike of the ball from Verville, we will resume. This is Shooten trying to get it. Owls need to start pressing now. Nice job there by Verville to play it out. Plymouth State wanted a corner, but it will be a goal kick. Keene State really needs to start throwing people forward here as we approach 5 minutes remaining. As folks are surely familiar, there is no overtime in the regular season in collegiate soccer. So if the Owls are to rescue anything from this game, it must be very soon. They're all over Cormier right there. Burzlaff will stop that one. A shove there from Plymouth State. Certainly a foul, but no card will be produced. Burzlaff's free kick, controlled by Shooten. That is Burzlaff again, up and out for Tyler. Will be a Plymouth State throw. Be another throw. Plymouth State will be content here to just let time run down. That hits over the top of the Plymouth State bench. Another throw coming as we approach 3.5 minutes. The lights are going off over at the turf field, signaling a goal has been scored by Keene State. Certainly go with hope that brings a little bit of good fortune for the Owl soccer team as well. This is Dickinson between the legs. And now Burzlaff, she will keep it in. No, she will not. We are under 3 minutes here. Correa to take this throw. Burzlaff up for Shooten. Shooten, ball stuck to her feet. Up and over. Looking for Dickinson. Can she keep it in? She cannot. It will be a goal kick. There will not be too many more opportunities for the Owls. We approach 2 minutes remaining. Stop the clock. Referee has signal for a clock stoppage. And we resume. Up and away, Owls really have to throw everything forward. Less than 90 seconds remaining here as Halligan tries to get on this. Dickinson on the ball now. The cross into the box. Plymouth State will get it away. This is Kinsey Donegan on the ball as we approach 1 minute remaining. that will go out of bounds.
1
Plymouth
minute remaining in the
State
second
with the
half.
throw coming up. That's off the head of Burzlaff. 45 seconds remaining, so it's certainly looking like Plymouth State will be able to run down this clock. This is shooting that was headed away by Burzlaff. Truly the last chance saloon for the Owls. Tyler up from Halligan. Under 30 seconds remaining. As Cormier tries to race that down, Gian Siracusa will claim it, and that should just about do it. We're under 15 seconds here. As Plymouth State will claim a first ever
10,
win
9,
in Keene, New Hampshire. Since the Owls
7,
joined the Little League
6,
Conference in 1997,
5, 4,
the Owls have
3,
never lost
2,
to Plymouth
1.
State on their home field. That all changes tonight with a 2-1 win. Plymouth State with both their goals in about a 90-second span in the first half. The Owls answered to an early second half goal from Kaylee Cormier, but it is the Panthers who will emerge victorious with the 2-1 win. Keene State will fall to 5-8-2 and 1-4-1 in the LEC. Plymouth State will improve to 5-8 and 2-4 in the LEC. Please stick around as we will have a post-game interview with head coach Sarah Testo in just a few minutes on the Army National Guard Owls Media Network.
Proportion to me is the lived experience of our Division III student athletes. They balance life from an academic perspective and the rigors of competing at a high level, bonding with teammates and building lifelong friendships. But they also are involved in their communities. They work jobs and internships and volunteer. They've learned to be resilient. Diverse experiences are setting them up for the future.
Passion's love. Passion is love for what you do. Because I think when you face challenges, it comes down to how much you want it and how much you love it. Passion is what keeps you going forward. Seeing so many people that were like-minded and so hardworking in their sport and academics, being surrounded by like-minded people makes you want to be more passionate. I think it pushes you to a different level that maybe you didn't think you had. And you can do the best of both worlds and love all of it.
A good citizen is someone who wants to make a positive impact, both in their communities and in the world around them. The Division III approach is absolutely the best approach out there for amateur sport because it wants student athletes to explore all parts of who they are. Be successful in the classroom, be successful in competition, be successful in the community. So our student athletes learn what it means to strive for and attain success, but doing it the right way and being good citizens.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, being a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide at the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
I pledge.
I pledged.
I pledge. I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes,
learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab.
In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself, and
a paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
All right, we are back at Owl Athletic Complex. Dr. Ron Butcherfield. I'm joined by Keene State head coach Sarah Testo. Coach, obviously a tough one tonight. Team led up 2 goals in fairly quick succession to Plymouth State in the first half, but came back with a very quick strike goal at the beginning of the second half. What did you say to the team at halftime to kind of get the fire back lit under them?
We just talked about how there's plenty of time left, that, we dominated most of the first half, and then, obviously just made some mistakes defensively. The same story that's been happening most of the season. And we knew that it was possible. I mean, I think, getting that quick goal was obviously a great start, but we just didn't continue to finish on the opportunities that we had in front of us, and we did have them, but you got to have players that, want to win, want to put the ball in the back of the net, and we didn't do that.
Yep, definitely a tough one for the Owls tonight. We saw both goalies in action this evening. What did you like? There was a tremendous save from Hannah Verville in the first part of the second half. Talk about her ability and what she brings to that goalie position.
Yeah, I mean, that was, being a freshman and a big rivalry between Plymouth and Keene. She made a big save. It was nice to see, to get her in there and just get some minutes under her belt. And, she's a good shot stopper, and she also, her distributions are great. I mean, she can bomb the ball to midfield. So, I was happy to see her get some action tonight. I just wish we could have put some in to give her some cushion, but didn't happen.
And then just our final question, LEC play on the road this weekend at Southern Maine, obviously the defending conference regular season and tournament champion, so another big test. What can we expect from that game this weekend?
Hopefully we can just stay in the game. I mean, they're very potent offense. They got 7 fifth years on their team. They're looking to, they all came back looking to three-peat, so hopefully we can try to shut them down and make it a competitive game.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks.
That was Keene State College head women's soccer coach Sarah Testo joining us on the Sullivan Tire postgame interview show. We'll be back in just a minute to wrap it up here from Dr. Ron Butcher Field. Stick with us.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
All right, wrapping it up here from Dr. Ron Butcher Field. The final score this evening, Plymouth State University 2, Keene State College 1. The Panthers with a pair of goals in quick succession in the first half. Keene State hit back with an early goal in the beginning of the second half, but Plymouth State wins in Keene, New Hampshire for the first time in program history. We would like to thank all our sponsors before we wrap up here. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. American Steel Fabricators. Visit AmericanSteelFab.com. Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Locally owned since 1986. Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. The Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene. We are always here to get you there. Noise Volkswagen, we look forward to guiding you on your Volkswagen journey. And by the Best Western Plus Hotel, located at 401 Winchester Street in Keene. One last time for the folks on the West Coast, the final score tonight, Plymouth State University 2, Keene State College 1. The Owls will head on the road this weekend for a pair of games, starting, as we said, at the University of Southern Maine on October 19th at 3 p.m. Then they will travel up to Bangor to play Husson University on Sunday the 20th. That will be at 1 o'clock. They will then end the regular season with 3 games at home, starting with a game a week from today against Salem State University, Senior Day on October 26th at Rhode Island College, and wrapping up the regular season with a non-conference game on October 29th against Fitchburg State University. Thank you again for tuning in tonight. For all of us here at the Owls Media Network, including Director Jake Velasquez, Producer Tom Rogers, and camera operators Nolan Ryan.
When we put this uniform on,
good night.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast and thank you for watching.